He never even give us presents.
I never give. Okay, I don't know how that is.
all the Eid cake. I told them good time. Yeah.
All right, it was good Eid cake.
And we call to you with the knowledge that I see.
Assalamu alaikum, we are the Azharis, and today I'm joined by
Abdurrahman.
and
Maryam.
Abdullah. Today is a story that took place after Prophet Musa alayhi salam. After Prophet Musa alayhi salam had come and gone. There was no prophets, nobody was in charge of them. Now Abdullah, let me ask you a question. If you want something, what should you do?
Make dua.
Make dua, excellent. So Abdurrahman, let me ask you a question. Tell me something, tell everybody at home, something you make dua for.
ربي زدني علما.
You make dua for Power Rangers, okay, news to me. What do you make dua for, Mariam?
By work.
Your work. Abdullah, tell me something you make dua for.
Turn into a raptor.
Sorry?
Turn into a velociraptor.
You want to turn into a velociraptor?
Yeah.
Wow.
You can turn into an Azharis or Azhari Rex.
I could turn into one of those, yeah.
He never even give us presents.
I never give, okay, I don't know how that is.
all the Eid cake. I told them good time. Yeah.
All right, it was good Eid cake. Okay, now, back to the story, everybody.
Can
Okay.
I eat it with you?
Next time, maybe. Okay. All right. Now, there was a lady at that time and she was making dua that Allah would send a prophet. And she was making dua that a baby she would have will be that prophet. And Allah answered her dua, and the name of that prophet was Shamwil. Okay, that was the name of the prophet.
I
Now,
thought it was Isa.
no, this is a different story.
I
Now,
never knew about this story.
did you know?
I thought
You
it
didn't
was
know?
Isa.
No,
It's
it
like a
wasn't.
secret story.
It is a secret story. So now,
Very secret
Allah
story.
answered the dua
It's not
of
a
that.
secret story anymore.
It's not a secret story because we're saying it. Allah answered the dua of that mum, okay? Now, did you know that Allah answers the dua of parents when they make dua for their children?
ربي زدني علما.
Did you know that, Abdullah?
Yeah.
So you, so you,
make dua for something, but Allah never gives that to me.
oh, what was that?
Power Ranger.
You want to be a Power Ranger?
He wants to
Maybe
be the blue one that can
Allah
do
wants you to
magic.
keep making dua
Yeah,
for that.
but magic is...
Is magic even allowed?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
We done it in Turkey. We saw.
Oh, that was
Oh,
just a
yeah.
trick. That wasn't really magic stuff.
Yeah, it was
Okay,
magic.
anyway, back to the story,
It's
everybody.
real.
Abdurrahman, so just like we said, Allah answers the dua of a parent when they make dua for their child. So that means we should be good to our parents, isn't it, Abdurrahman? Is that good? That doesn't sound like you're happy about being good to your mum and dad. All right, okay, now, Mariam, who was the tallest person you know?
The tallest person in the world is the tallest person I know.
Which is who?
I don't know.
Okay. So
I know. Mr. Tall. His legs are taller than your face. Then his legs are taller than all the people combined it.
Mr. Tall from the Mr. Men?
Yes.
Okay, right, now. So this prophet, Shamwil, he said, go to a very tall person. His name was Talut. Talut means very tall. He was very tall, okay? He said that he's a good person and he will lead you and help you because there was a very bad person who wanted to attack all of these people. Okay, now,
Shaitan?
wow, Shaitan's always there whispering. Who wants to use the Azhari pads?
Me.
Okay, go and get your Azhari pads.
We're at home with the Azharis.
Now, everybody watching at home, I want you to open up your workbooks, go past the sticker page, go past the reward chart, and go to the last page for this particular episode. What you'll see there is your Azhari pad. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain a word to the Azharis here, and I want you as well to draw the word I'm going to explain. You will have 10 seconds, just like everybody here. And let's see if you can race and beat the Azharis to draw the best picture in the quickest time. If you don't have the workbook, it's not a problem. You can always do it on a piece of paper or anything else that you have at home. Okay, so everybody at home, you're going to have 10 seconds, and everybody here, 10 seconds to draw, okay, what I'm going to ask. If you had lots and lots of money, and you could buy anything you want, What would you buy? Ready, steady, bismillah. Draw, right, draw. You have to draw 10 seconds quickly. Start drawing.
You didn't say 10 seconds.
Start drawing. What would you buy? Okay, let's see. Abdullah, what do you have? Let's see what you've got. Stop, the 10 seconds is gone, guys. Come on. Show me what you got.
The red Dino Power Ranger.
A red Dino Power Ranger. Mariam, what do you have?
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Oh,
Okay.
you didn't like
Abdurrahman, what do you have? That looks very nice.
candles because I'm going to eat this chocolate.
So you want candles so you can sneak down to the kitchen when it's dark and eat chocolate.
Like he
No,
did at
that's
11:20 at night.
All right. Okay.
Last
Now,
month he did
Abdullah,
that.
if you have lots of money and lots of cars and lots of things, does that mean you're a better person?
No or yes, no.
No, because Allah doesn't look at how much money we have. Allah looks at, what does Allah look at? Our good deeds, exactly. Abdurrahman, if you have chocolate, that you shouldn't have and you wanted to hide it, okay, like a secret stash, where would you put it?
In my dragon's tummy.
In your dragon's tummy, in your box, in your secret box? Okay. Right, now Mariam, let me ask you a question. At the time of the Prophet Musa alayhi salam, what did Prophet Musa used to walk with? What did he used to have?
ربي زدني علما.
With what did he used to have?
His staff.
A staff. Now, there was a box.
That was a stick and then it turned into a snake.
Excellent, yes. Now, at the time of Prophet Shamwil, there was a big wooden box and it had lots of things in it. One of the things was the staff of Prophet Musa. Can you believe, Abdullah? Yes, and lots of things. Now, what happened was, that bad person, he stole that box with all of those things, Abdurrahman. And then, you know what they did? No. They put it under their statues because they used to worship statues. Then when they woke up in the morning, the box had moved and it was on top of the statue's head. Can you believe? Then the next day, they put it at the bottom and then it came back on the following day in the morning when they woke up to the top of the statue's head. Dilla, what do you think happened the third day?
It went on the top of the head.
Yeah.
They put it at the bottom one,
Yes.
and when they woke up, it was at the top.
Exactly. So they said this can't be a good thing, all of these things like the staff of Prophet Musa. So they put it on the back of a bull and they just let the bull go. And then do you know where the cart ended up, where the box ended up?
Where?
At the house of this person called Talut, who was the good person, the general who was going to lead them as in their army. Now, this was a sign that Talut was a good person, okay, because the box came to him. Who wants to do competition time? Put your hands up.
Not me.
Not you?
Yeah, me.
You do, you're tricking me. Okay, everybody, competition time.
We're at home with the Azharis.
Now, everybody watching at home, I want you to open up your workbooks, go past the sticker page, go past the reward chart, and go to the last page for this particular episode. What you'll see there is competition time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask a question, and in your workbooks, you'll find two possible answers. I want you to circle what you think is the correct answer as quick as you can. And let's have a competition and see if you can beat the Azharis here. I'm going to ask them the same question as well. It's 2 points for every correct answer. Now, if you don't have a workbook, it's not a problem. You can write down the answer on a piece of paper or anything else that you have at home. The first question today, okay, ready, Abdurrahman? Who was the last prophet?
ربي زدني علما.
Was it number 1, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, or number 2, Prophet Musa? Ready, steady, bismillah. Right, number 1 or number 2? Who was the last prophet? Prophet Musa, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that's answer number 1. Or was it Prophet Musa, number 2? Write down what number you think it was.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Oh, you were done quickest.
One.
Number 1, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Number 1.
Number one, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, Abdurrahman, you can move everybody's magnets up. Everyone got the answer right, mashallah. So everyone moves up the leaderboard. Let's move on to the next question. So the answer was Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the last prophet Allah sent. Now, question number 2. What is the first surah in the Quran?
ربي زدني علما.
Is it Surah Fatiha, number 1, Or is it Surah Ikhlas number 2? What is the first surah in the Quran, Abdul Rahman? Quickly write down your answer, number 1 or number 2. Quick, everybody at home? Yep. Okay, number 1, and number 1. Yes, you can move everyone up. Everyone got the answer right, mashallah. So everyone moves up the leaderboard. Let's move on to the next question. Right, this is a hard one. Okay, it's a hard one, everybody have focus. Right, which surah do we recite on Fridays?
زدني علما.
Is it Surah Mulk, number 1, or Surah Al-Kahf, number 2? Is it Surah Mulk, number 1, Abdul Rahman, or Surah Al-Kahf, number 2?
Done.
What do you think, everybody at home? Okay.
Done.
What number is that?
1.
Okay, so you said Surah Mulk, you said number 2, Surah Kahf, Surah Al-Kahf. Yes, so the answer, everybody at home, is Surah Al-Kahf. Mariam and Abdullah got the correct answer, mashallah. So they move up the leaderboard.
That's it, I won.
Did you?
No,
yeah, you won.
it was
with
a tie because he needed to do one more.
Yeah, so everybody tied it. Everybody at home, see how many points you got as well. Now, Abdul Rahman, when people in an army and they're going into a battle, what do they need to do before they get to the battle?
Answer. They need to train.
They need to train.
You gave the answer.
I said it by mistake, yeah. So at the time, Talut, who was the leader, he said, we need to train. Okay, so what they did was they were going through a desert. Okay, now, what happened is Allah said that in the desert, it's very, very hot. You can only drink 1 sip of water or have 1 sip, okay? This was a test, discipline, okay? What does discipline mean, Mary?
ربي زدني علما.
Discipline means
Yes.
like at school, for example, it's like a discipline, like something that you're forbidden to do. I think kind of like at school you're not allowed to talk in the corridors.
Exactly. So it's listening, it's paying attention. So their test was that they could only drink how much, Abdullah?
1 sip.
1 sip.
That's-
Now, everybody at home, there were 80,000 people in the army. How many people do you think were left after this test, Abdullah? Have a guess.
ربي زدني علما.
Out of 80,000, what number do you think were left?
I know the answer, but I forgot.
Okay, Mariam, you give me a guess. What do you think?
40, 60,
40?
60.
What do you
4/8, which is equivalent to 40,000 over 8,000, 80,000, which also means
Too much
that
schoolwork. All right, just give me a number.
Okay, 40,000.
40,000. Okay, Mariam, Abdul Rahman, how many do you think were left
20,000.
out of 80,000?
When I guess 20,000.
20,000. Okay, so the answer is, I tell you, out of 80,000, 310.
Oh my gosh.
Can you believe? Only 310 were left.
Wow.
Now, discipline we talked about, Abdullah. So it means, for example, like, you know, when you, sometimes we might not want to do something, but it's good for us. Discipline. So sometimes we might not want to do something, but it's good for us. Like when we get up for, you might not want to get ready for school in the morning. You might say, I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy.
And you don't want to do the TV.
Yeah, but is it good for you to go up and go to school or do your
Yeah.
Quran? Good, okay. So out of
Like
this...
in episode 1, I think, we said that it's good to learn.
Exactly,
Yes.
it's very good to learn. So out of this army, 310 people were there and they faced this big, strong person. Okay, now this big...
Talut.
Yes, Talut. Big, strong person, Abdul Rahman, have something important to tell you now. You ready? Can't see you, are you there?
Talut has something to tell you. I actually,
Yes.
when you said Talut, I get mixed up by Jalut and Talut.
Exactly, yeah.
I didn't really know which one you were talking
That's
about.
fine. So just remember there was a good person
and a
and a bad person. So the good person was Talut. Now, what do we say Talut means? Very?
ربي زدني علما.
Tall. Okay. Now,
Was
hello.
Jalut very tall?
All right, huh?
Was Jalut very
He was very tall. So this bad person,
big.
he had armor all covering his body apart from one part of his body.
Yes.
Now, go to your Azharis pads. Everybody at home, go to your Azharis pads in your workbook.
We're at home with the Azharis.
Everybody's going to have 10 seconds to draw. Okay, ready? What part, okay, of his body do you think was not covered? Ready, steady, Bismillah. What part of your body, his body, do you think was not covered? 10 seconds, quickly, quickly, quickly. You done?
Forehead.
Wait. Okay, let's ask Abdurrahman, what do you have there?
A diamond.
That was on his body.
3D diamond.
A 3D diamond. That's interesting. Okay, Abdullah, what do you have? Show everybody at home.
Forehead.
A forehead. All right. So Mariam, what do you have?
Eyes.
Right. So the part that wasn't covered was the part by his nose, just where his eyes were. And then all of a sudden, everybody, there was a young boy who came and he had a slingshot and he said, I can hit him in this space right here. Do you know who the young boy was?
ربي زدني علما.
Prophet Dawood.
Yes,
From
Prophet Dawood. Remember that, Abdurrahman? Good.
Episode 1.
So he took a small little stone, a little rock, and he put it in a slingshot. How does a slingshot work? Show me.
You pull it back and then let go of it.
Yes, so he took a slingshot.
It's so fun.
Not like this one, but a toy one.
A green one.
A green toy one. So he took a slingshot and he hit through the stone. And you know what happened to that bad person?
It hit the forehead.
And then?
And then he died.
Yes, exactly.
And all Jalud's army ran away.
Yes.
Because they were scared.
Exactly.
From fear.
So the bad person, he passed, or he was killed at that point, and the good people, they survived. Now, that brings us to the end of this episode, and in today's story, we learned about the importance of Allah doesn't look at how much money we have, Allah looks at
Our good deeds.
our good deeds. Okay, everyone say Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Don't forget your workbooks and your Azharis source and Azharis Rex from the Azharis.com to be able to win a prize. Click subscribe and write the name of your favorite character in the comments. Details in the description.